Hello beautiful people, today we're going to be making black-eyed peas too. So this is 3 cups of black-eyed peas. We have our 1.5 cup of tomato paste. We have 2 tins of Starkey's tuna. I have my ground pepper and my seasoning. I'm going to use about 1 cup of olive oil. I have my onions. I'm going to dice them. I'm going to blend my ginger and my garlic, and then we're gonna eat it with the fried plantains. You can eat with the rice, whatever you want. We're gonna eat it today with black-eyed peas. Hey. So it's always good to soak your black-eyed peas overnight. I didn't do that this time, but always remember, try and soak it the night before you boil it. So right now I'm gonna be boiling it, put it on the stove, and I'll be back when it's ready. So wash your beans, rinse it out, dump it out, and then put about 8 cups of water. I'm gonna turn it into high. Okay, it's gonna be high today, and then we're gonna boil it. As soon as it boils, we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda to make it soft and fast. It's gonna help it cook faster. So my onion, garlic, and ginger has been cooking for about 5 minutes. So I'm now adding my tomato paste. It's 1.5 cups. Okay. And then I'm gonna stir. I'm gonna turn down the heat and let it cook for about 5 minutes. Always rinse out your bowl and pour it in, okay? Because we don't want to waste nothing. And stir it. I'm gonna turn down the heat, turn it down, and let it simmer gently for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna cover it a little bit so it doesn't splatter all over the stove. Black-eyed peas is coming along. It's been cooking for about 40 minutes now, actually 35 minutes. So we're gonna cook it for about another 30 minutes. Okay. At this time, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of ground pepper. 1 teaspoon. I'll add a little bit of salt. I want you to gauge the salt because everybody eats salt differently in their home, so just use your eyes to gauge, okay? And then also I'm gonna put some obey. I like obey. Again, just go ahead and gauge it with your eyes. And then I'm gonna put some chicken bouillon in. This one I put 2 teaspoons. This one is a food enhancer. It enhances the taste. Next thing's going in is my tuna. Tuna, 2 grams of tuna. You can use 1 or 2 if you want. just gonna cover it and let it cook. Right now we're waiting for, it's really at low, it's at low heat. We're waiting for the beans. So I'm gonna cover it. So our beans is ready, or black-eyed peas is ready. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there, and I'm gonna see how nice it is. It's nice and soft. See, nice and soft. I'm gonna turn the heat of it, and then I'm gonna let the fish or tuna cook for about 5 minutes, and then I will put this in here. We'll be back. So right now we're gonna add our black-eyed peas to our stew. I'm gonna rinse it out. Put a little bit of water in it. I added about half cup of water to this, and then I'm gonna mix them together. It looks delish, fantastic. It's mixed really well, nicely. I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna let it simmer on medium heat, low medium heat, for another 5 minutes. So this is the finished product. Black-eyed pea stew. We also call it bean stew. This is with tuna. You don't have to add tuna if you don't want to. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fry the plantains. So we're gonna wash our plantains. Then we're gonna peel and slice. So here's how you do it. You cut the tail. You cut the head. Make a line through it. Not through it, but through the skin. And peel it. If you're having difficulty peeling, just use your knife to help you peel it. Okay, like that. And then we're gonna slice it. You can go diagonal, or you can make it even bigger. You know, whatever size you want it is fine. We don't want it too thick, so we want to make it not too thick. I'm gonna put some salt. Get it with your eyes, not too much, to season our plantains. And you're gonna just go like that, just mix it up. Okay, we're gonna turn on our stove to medium. I'm gonna put oil in it. Yeah, oil, just gauge it as well, okay? You don't want too much. This is canola oil. That is good. Canola oil. Make sure that your oil it gets a little bit warm. We're just gonna make it sit on the fire for about 2 minutes, and then we'll put our plantains in. You have your sieve and your bowl to put your sieve in it to drain the oil. You need a kebab stick, and you also need your spatula. So now it's warm enough. When you do this, you can just feel the heat. We're ready to put our plantains in. Put it in gently so it does not splatter on you. This is a good time to put it in. You don't want it to put it in when it's too hot, because it will splatter on your hands. You don't want that. On your fingers, you don't want that. So this is a good time to put it in. It's a lot of work, but just do this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have to stand by. Do not leave. Okay, and then when you see that it's brown, and we're just gonna flip it. Okay. I don't know how many minutes. You just have to watch with your eyes. So it's been 5 minutes, and it's ready to be flipped. You see that the fire, the heat distribution is not even, and so some places are darker than others. Which is fine. Okay. But the reason why I like the kebab stick is better to use it to flip. And then we'll use the spatula to take it out. And then what I like to do is that I'm gonna turn my frying pan so that this, you could see that this side was more, the fire was more on that side. So now I flip it so that it can, so I can cook too. So it's been 2 minutes, and so we're taking it out. Make sure you let it drain a little bit before you put it in your sieve. Okay. Also, another trick is if you don't want to use your hand to put it in, you could use your kebab stick to drop it in. Bon appetit.